Never thirsty. Never thirsty.
I mean, so you end up, LA ends up becoming like a huge force in the 90s in hip hop. Ironically, your first record is LL Cool J, which is a big New York artist, obviously, but LA starts going wild, right? You know, you Dr. Dre gets on the radio with Ain't Nothing But a G Thing and Snoop Doggy Dogg, and all of a sudden Coolio, and all of a sudden the West Coast is like on fire. How happy are you at that point? Because that's your hometown, and now it's just, you know, are you right there with it?
It was incredible. Yeah. I remember it once again, I remember it vividly. I remember Leor Cohen and Russell Simmons saying to me, "Go to LA and get those West Coast rappers." And so, you know, it was a moment for a kid who grew up in LA to be cherished on the East Coast, because I was living through the whole, if you could make it in New York, you could make it anywhere. I was heavy on that because I went to LA. I mean, I stayed in New York after I graduated from college. So it was all about tearing down the concrete and to try to get as much done as I could. And to be blessed to work at Def Jam. I went to Def Jam in 92. Yeah. So I'm there at the tail, you know, I'm there with EPMD, Slick Rick, you know, the whole kit, you know, and I'm
just,
you know, getting all
just a couple of acts there.
Right.
Unbelievable. I mean, but all of a sudden, you know, you're like the DJ crew with like the flyers up, and now fast forward to the 90s, and hip hop is generating much money, if not more, than rock and roll music, and is becoming what it is now. Obviously, the dominating genre of music right now is hip hop all over the world. But I mean, the 90s, people were still getting $20-$30 for an album. There was big money coming in, and like anything rap would go platinum at that point. I mean, not anything, but there's a lot of crappy albums that sold a lot of records.
In that, right.
I mean,
LA
anybody who got the right look with the right thing. Say what?
I said LA hit a stride where anything that came out of LA went platinum. If you remember that. It was like 93, 94. It was right at the period at which we had that intersection between Snoop and that whole, you know, Death Row thing. Everybody was a West Coast rapper, from the South to the East Coast to the North. I mean, it was just everybody was going platinum.
Right.
But, you know, Def Jam stayed grounded in hip hop and what they knew best. The power move they made was to sign Warren G.
Yeah, and he's, you know, very often overlooked and underappreciated guy when it the real, you know, groundbreaking, trailblazing guys. Warren G is a legend, and you know, he's not just somebody's cousin. He's in his own right a legit.
Yeah, exactly.
Threat. I mean, a talent, an ear. I mean, just the, you know, we don't even have to talk about Regulate and Nate Dogg and all the other stuff that comes along with it. Warren is the man.
Never thirsty. Never thirsty.